Belogradchik, one of the most unique locations in Bulgaria and one that you shouldn't miss. From its incredible fairy tale-like fortress to caves filled with history, this town is one you should add to your Bulgaria bucket list. On day 2 of our 1-week road trip to the country, we had the opportunity to quickly explore the town and what it has to offer. And one thing I can confirm, it definitely took me by surprise.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Dani and I travel across the world, especially into more hidden places or countries that are not so popular. And we're now in our Bulgarian series. This is our second day in the country and we are going to visit a location that I really struggle with the name. I tried looking for the pronunciation online and I couldn't find any reliable sources, so let me know in the comment section if I am utterly destroying the name of the town, which is Belogradchik. And this place is quite popular for its fortress. I would say that despite still being a hidden gem within Europe and the world, like I've never seen this place before, I've done some research on Bulgaria, it is still one of the most popular things to do within the country. It's a very unique location, is where you can find a fortress with a spectacular background with some rock formations in the back. And you can actually see the rock formations from where I am standing now. So the most popular things to see here is the fortress. There's 2 other caves that are very popular in the area. One is popular for its prehistoric drawings, but from what I understood online, you can't necessarily see them. Unfortunately, we have to be back to Sofia for lunchtime because it was either that or not being able to see the fortress. So we only had the morning here. So we decided to see the fortress and the viewpoint. Before I show you the fortress, I'm just gonna talk about a bit what the fortress is about. There's a lot of history. I've been trying to read about it and it is way too long. I almost lost my history paper. So the fortress was obviously built in a very strategic point that was between the Balkan passages of Sveti Nikola and Kadu Boaz. It was built between the 1st and the 3rd AD as a small fortress. And then obviously it talks about all of the wars that happened in between and that the fortress was destroyed a couple of times and then reconstructed by different people. It was conquered by the Ottomans and then partially destroyed. It was later reconstructed by French engineers in 1805 and then later again by Italian fortification specialists in 1837. The other point that I found quite interesting is the same war that I talked about in our previous video about the Pantheon. The fortress was very important during the Serbian-Bulgarian War back in 1885, where under these walls the Serbian forces were defeated from penetrated through Balkan passages. And then there's a point here that is quite important. So there's 3 yards in the fortress. The first one is 1,100 square meters. The walls are between 3 and 5 meters high and 2.5 meters thick. They are equipped with 243 arrow slits, 2 cannon platforms and 2 cannon embrasures. 2 ammunition dumps and 1 guard room are preserved till now. The second fortress yard is 3,200 square meters. The walls are 3.5 meters high and 2.5 meters thick, equipped with 85 arrow slits and 2 cannon platforms, and the gateway is embossed, and it has 2 guard rooms. Third fortress yard, which was built between 1805 and 1837. It's a 1,800 square meters area, and the partition walls are 10 to 12 meters high and 2 to 4 meters thick, equipped with 15 arrow slits, a canyon platform and underground room. So that's the gist of it in terms of history and sizes of the fortress. So now I am going to show you exactly what we saw in...
Yeah, I am nailing this video. Anyways, now that you know what the fortress is and its structure, it's going to be a lot easier to understand why it looks the way it does as we tour around it.
About to leave, already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me.
Eu acho que já estava assim tanto vento quando eu levantei, mas como tiver muito vento.
Not looking back.
There's some nice stones at
Eyes
the
on the
end.
freeway, Bonnie and Clyde.
We're almost at the top.
We're on the run. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me.
I am crying from the wind. It's too windy. The night stopped for a bit. I was thinking I was going to take off. But man, this is so beautiful. And this imagery, it is way too windy. Very, very, very beautiful. Get away from this beach. You can expect to spend, I don't know, an hour and a half in the fortress. You can go up to the highest point. I think there's another pass. We basically went to the highest point and then came back. We decided not to walk any further. And now since we've seen this beautiful platform, which I am really in love with, and if we had more time, we would definitely do a bit of a walk around the viewpoint because I think it really looks really, really nice. I would also like to mention that the hotel we stayed at is definitely the one I would recommend if you come here. It's the best place to stay at if you want to just walk from your hotel to the fortress. It's literally like, what, 5 minutes away, if that much, and from your hotel room you can possibly see the fortress. If you don't see the fortress, you will see the church next to it, or you will see the rock formations. And during summer they have a jacuzzi that is working. Wasn't working now because we came during winter. And so I'll leave the link below if you want to stay there. I highly recommend. The lady is lovely if you want to help locals. She and her past husband, which sadly passed away, built that house. She was saying that she's now taking care of all of the place by herself, and all of her kids are working in Sofia. We were talking about the fact that in general it's very difficult to get plumbers or anyone to do any reparation works in the house, because this is such a small town and everyone has left to the big cities to try to find work, that not only are they generally very quiet, because not everyone knows about this location, and most people who visit Bulgaria just end up staying in Sofia anyways, but also it's quite difficult to maintain the location because of lack of tourists and also lack of people who she can find to do the maintenance work. The lady was absolutely lovely. She even gave us a magnet. Bear in mind that this is not sponsored. I paid with my own money to stay there, and she doesn't know that I'm recording a video about it. So that just goes to show the kindness. And yes, I highly recommend you guys to come here.
This video was brought to you by Level 8. Level 8 premium backpacks, carry-on and check luggage have been an absolute game changer on my trips this year. With plenty of space and thoughtful features, super smooth wheels and incredible durability, this luggage has been through many different types of trips and terrains and has not disappointed. I have also been using their laptop backpack in my daily life, as well as during my trips, and have been managing to squeeze in all of my gear in it, making use of the different compartments. They are currently offering 20% off for Black Friday, so make sure to use the link in the description to take advantage of the sale before it runs out. Thank you Level 8 for sponsoring today's video.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed it, and a big thank to all of my patrons for allowing trips like this to happen. And I will see you guys, I'm eating hair now, and I will see you guys in the next trip. Bye bye! Yes, this is my history paper. Bye now. So it's a 5, 6, 7, 7th to 18th century, century, don't ask.